From those 11 ideas and people, only 8 actually managed to acquire team members. So then there were 8. And then, like things happen, you know, in the real world too. Teams collapse. You might find out that you don't agree. You might find out that the product is crap. You might figure out that you don't want to be doing this. And then we had 7. So there was 8. One team stopped working on it and disappeared into thin air. And tonight we're going to see 7 pitches. And this, by the way, if the startups now, the teams are looking at this and think, oh, I'm going first and we're going last. No, this is not the order of the pitches, just saying. And we're going to do it random. So, to recap for the people who were not here on Friday. The teams here, the people who participated, came in on Friday. They had an idea. Just an idea. Nothing else, nothing more. They didn't come with a team. They didn't come with something they had worked on, just with an idea. They went on stage, they had 60 seconds to impress and convince people, and then we voted, they voted on themselves, amongst themselves, who would be allowed to form teams. Then we tried to form teams, and like I said, it worked for some, but for 3, it did not. That's how the real world is. Then when the teams had their team members, they went together and worked, and hopefully came up with a prototype or so-called minimum viable product, which means the simplest, smallest thing that they could build on a weekend to start gathering real data from real customers and real users in the marketplace to validate, that is to say, to figure out, to prove if this could be a real business. So, we have now an esteemed jury in front of us here. We're about to see 7 teams pitching, and let me tell you about what the jury is going to be looking for. Because at Startup Weekend, we have 3 criteria. It's validation, execution and design, and business model. Now, what does that mean? Validation. Basically, have you validated, have you proven that this is actually a real problem or a real need? Do you know exactly which group of people has this problem? Do you know your customer audience? Do you know who has this need or problem? Execution and design. Did you guys work well as a team? I think it's safe to say that the team that disappeared probably didn't. That's also that happens, you know? And then, do you have an MVP? Did you build something? And that something, is it beautiful? Is it compelling? You know, if you're making a consumer product these days, it needs to be differentiated. It needs to be beautiful. And business model. How on earth are you going to make money with this? You know, money is pretty much the reason why we build a startup sometimes, right? So show us, what is your thinking behind how this is going to work as a business? And show us, have you actually some uniqueness to it? Is this just a copy of something that's just as bland as the other? Or what is your uniqueness? Why are you so special? Why are you going to succeed? These are the 3 criteria: validation, execution and design, and business model. And now for the teams, you're going to have 5 minutes presenting up here, and then there's going to be 5 minutes from the judges. And Davis over there is going to have the time, so keep watching him from time to time. And then when you are on 5, when you have your limit of 5 minutes, I'm going to stop you. So be on time, all right? And above all, if you're nervous right now, just take a deep breath. It's just Startup Weekend. We're here to have fun. You know, just relax. You're going to be awesome. It's going to be great.